Alright guys, so we got a new video today, and today I'm just having fun. Honestly, it's a great day. I got a 91 on a math test. I thought I was gonna fail, so that's a plus, right? So I mean, yeah, it's just a great day. But I don't know what's with people today. Like, do you guys not like Tuesdays? Because every single time I have like done this, the American thing where you like put your hand up to a car and they wave back, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. If you guys, like, there's a lot of people from Europe watching this channel because they like this bike. And they're like, what? What is this? Like, okay, so I hope you guys understand it, but it's a wave, basically, right? But then, no one waves back. Like, today specifically. All the other days, everyone is so nice and smiling. And they're so up-cheered and, like, ugh. I don't know why today is just dark for them. Like, cheer up. But, you know, we don't worry about other people because we're worrying about us right now, right? We're having a good day, having our bike in our neighborhood. Oh yeah, it's definitely a good day. Oh, my nose is so itchy, but I hate driving one-handed on sidewalks. It's so sketchy. Oh, this is the bump that sent me flying. This was another scenario I almost got a concussion. Because if you guys... Hold up. We're stopping to show you guys this. Because this is actually insane. Hold up. Yeah, maybe let's not go into the man's yard. So, let's shit around here. Alright, so yeah, let me show you guys this. This is kind of ridiculous, honestly. So I don't have a kickstand, so I'll have to hold my bike while I show you guys this. Hold up, let me make sure you guys can see this. Hold up, let me drop my camera. So down there, hold up, let me get you guys a better view. Right there, I don't know if you guys can tell, but there's like a triangle bump, right? And this thing has set me flying so many times because look, like the back wheel when you're going that way. Hold up, let me turn around here. Alright, so the back wheel actually goes up in the air. So what happens, that's what happens with motorcycles when people do a stoppie. Here, I'll show you guys what I mean. So, right there, there's a bump. So when the bump hits my front wheel, everything's fine since we have good suspension, right? But the second it hits my back wheel, the back wheel gets stuck in the air. Well, not really stuck because you have all that momentum that's pushing you forward really fast. But we're talking in slow-mo, right? Technically, the wheel goes in the air for like a millisecond, right? But that millisecond is when that motor picks up. And then instead of going 10 miles an hour, which is what you were going at, your back wheel is going 30 miles an hour. Your front wheel is going 9 miles an hour because it just slowed down a bit from the drop. So your whole bike is messed up. So your back wheel sends you absolutely flying, like forward, or technically backwards because that's how you wheelie. But yeah, it sends you flying in some direction. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. Oh, these brakes are so amazing. Like, I used to need like 10 seconds to stop. Now I need is one tap and I'm good. Like, see, I don't know if you guys heard that. My tire just stopped moving. It started sliding because these brakes are so good. Which I know is not really good for the tire, as that's going to lose tread. But I don't know. It's fine. It's cool. We'll just get new tires. You know, that's not a problem. Oh yeah, I can't go fast down here anymore because they paved it. Honestly, we're just riding today. There's no point of the video. We're just having a good time, you know. Let me know if you guys want me to do like a live and tell me what time you guys are free because I'd love to chat with you guys as I'm riding. I feel like that'd be so fun. And feel free to message me. Like, I put my Discord in a couple of the comments and I'll put it up here soon in the video. I don't know, whenever I feel like editing it in. But yeah, I have Discord because a lot of you guys aren't comfortable with like texting with phone numbers. So, by any means, like, take my Discord, message me, or send me an invite, and then tell me in the comments, like, hey, I sent you an invite, so I'm just not adding random people. So that's how you get hacked. So, yeah, I mean, just let me know, because I honestly love helping you guys. I used to be someone that had no clue about e-bikes. I was so dumb. Like, about e-bikes. I'm not calling you guys dumb, but like specifically me, I had no knowledge about them. But I just asked some content creators, and they're like, yeah, sure, here's this, this, and this, and you should do this, this, and this, and I'm like, bet. And that got me in love with e-bikes. The content creators showing them off. So, okay, I need to explain. I need some help explaining this. So, have you guys ever felt that sense of like, okay, so I'll be watching. So there's this YouTuber. His name is Saronster. He has a couple million subs, right? He's like a really good YouTuber. About his Saron and like other e-bikes, and so when he did not have that many subs, so we're talking like 2 years ago maybe, he had a couple thousand right before he started like expanding a lot. He had a couple thousand subs, and that's when like people actually pay attention to their viewers, because like at a couple thousand, like that's like really important to them. Like I'm at 120 something, and I'm like blowing my mind with joy because I'm actually so happy. But like for a channel based off a company, I would never have expected to get 100 subs. Like I have a couple other channels with a couple thousand, which I'm so grateful for, and a lot of you guys are also watch me on that channel. It's a secret channel. I'm not telling you. I'm not gonna tell you guys unless you find it. So yeah, it's about electric dirt bikes, not just electric bikes. But yeah, so back to my point. Like content creators help you think of what you like. Of like, oh my god, I can't talk today. What the heck? All right, content creators. They help you like enjoy things without even having them. If that makes sense. Like, you're happy, like, you know how envy, like, you can be happy for someone else, not jealousy, but like envious. That's basically what a lot of people feel. And what I used to feel before I got an e-bike, I was like, wow, that's so cool. I actually really want one of those. How do I get this? How much money do I need? How much do I need to save up? Right? So like all of these questions that content creators so gladly help me with, which I'm so appreciative of, because honestly, that's amazing. Like, to me, that's amazing. Important people go out of their way to help other people. So yeah, basically I really like how people do that, and I want to be able to do that more than what I'm doing right now. Like, I get a lot of comments about, hey, this, and this, but the problem is YouTube is so bad at notifications. Like, it'll tell me I got 1 comment on this video, but it won't tell me that I got 12 on another video. So it's just so inconsistent. So I'll do like once a day, I'll go through all my videos and see like if you guys have any questions. But I'm sorry if I don't respond. Like, comment on like a lot of my videos, and hopefully it'll give me a notification. No, I'm sorry. I'm telling you, Discord is the best way to do it if you guys don't want to get out your phone and really try. I totally understand. I don't like to do that either. But yeah, I mean, oh my god, I hate when people do this. Oh, I actually know her. Okay, so we're gonna put onto the sidewalk. We're probably not gonna go fast. We're just gonna actually like the jump. It's like, wait, because there's like a ledge here. I'll show you guys. It's actually really cool. I'm sure you guys can see it on the camera. There's like a ledge here, because the concrete expanded overnight because it was snowing when they put this thing down, which is not a good idea to place concrete while it's snowing. But yeah, it basically expanded a lot from the ice. Oh my god. Oh, I'm balancing the bike. Alright, so it made this really cool ledge, which I love doing stunts off of on like actual like mountain bikes and BMX bikes. This thing could not do stunts for the life of it. The one thing I can get this thing to do, or I guess it's partly mostly me, okay, no. So basically the one thing I can do is stand up, because this thing is so heavy to wheelie, and the power to weight ratio is so off balance that you really can't do shit. Like, it's so I hate the stop sign, because usually the gate's closed, so I don't even have to worry about it. When the gate's open and it's light time, not nighttime, where you can't see the headlights, yeah, that's another conversation, because I'm not trying to get a near-death experience again. Yeah, maybe I'll make a video about that. I don't really like explaining it because I don't like thinking about it. I mean, yeah, I mean, it happens to all of us. So if you guys want to know more about that, comment. I'll work on making a video for you guys. What is with my speech today? Maybe we should just go fast and stop talking. 27. Okay, so I need some help. This has nothing to do with bikes or anything about the channel. Actually, just like one-to-one conversation, I guess. Okay, so what genre do you guys listen to for music-wise, and who do you listen to? So like, I've been really hooked on like UK rap, and then I've gotten to drill rap, not just UK. So now I'm in like that phase right now with like I don't know. I had the Polo G phase, which I know a lot of you guys had. I've just been through like the Nems and like what's his name? I don't even remember his name, but I used to listen to him every day. So Nems is one of the UK rap, and then who is the one that's like we can go Bedford? Oh, Central C. That's the name. I was blanking so hard on that. Okay, so yeah, Central C, and Nems was like the phase I went through a couple months ago. Now I'm in like that drill rap kind of thing, which is like, how do I explain this? Because it's a lot of rappers you guys probably don't know about. But I mean, yeah, Drake and oh my god, I hate this grass. They should just, okay. Oh my god, I just dragged my whole bike. Okay, so look, they should just make a sidewalk that goes, hold up, wait, I'm so dumb. You guys can't see what I'm saying all the time. So basically, here's what I'm talking about. You guys see this sidewalk? This long ass sidewalk right here? Yeah, well, there's another long ass sidewalk on the other side. But wait, there's two patches of grass on both sides of the sidewalk. Hold up, let me get closer so you guys see what I'm talking about. Alright, so you guys see how there's like this little slim piece of grass right here? It's maybe like 3 feet long. And then the same on the other side. So imagine if we just didn't put grass there, right? Isn't that so smart? Look. These people hate when I get on their yards, which is understandable. So just make the sidewalk go from here all the way there. It's like 5 feet across. Like, I know it looks long on the camera. I don't know. It's like the weird wide angle. But it's barely anything. It'll take me 2 seconds to cross. But then there's this grass that I slip on because it's muddy all the time. So, I don't know. And then here's like the weird ledge that I talk about. It's really nice on this bike because the suspension is so good. So, not here, right here. Let me make sure you guys are able to visualize what I'm visualizing. So, like, right there is the ledge. I don't know if you guys can tell. It's right there. It blends perfectly. But, yeah, I mean, it's really nice. Just, like, going really fast over. But be really careful over, like, ledges, not just bumps. Because the second that rear wheel lifts up, when you're, like, halfway through the ledge, but you're, like, at this awkward angle, be really careful with it. But when your rear wheel lifts up. So, like, you don't do a weird burnout type thing, which is what I did, which is what got me like, in a really dangerous situation. When you like do this weird spin out and it just, you know, it's just uncomfortable. You know, your hands are going like this, you've got a death wobble going. It's just not good. But yeah, oh yeah, that's the question I wanted to ask you guys. Have you guys ever gotten death wobbles? Do you know what those are? Okay, so like if not, a death wobble mainly happens on motorcycles. It's like where you're going at such a high speed that the tire rotation kind of goes a bit off. So typically this happens around 150 miles an hour on a motorcycle, which I know probably none of you guys have a motorcycle, or maybe you do. I don't know. So basically, it's like starts at 100 miles an hour is like the chance that it starts, and then like anything higher than 100 miles an hour is when your wheel starts rotating. Because okay, so the tube, there we go, the tube and the rubber part of the wheel kind of shifts off the rim, just a slight part of it, because you're going at such a high speed that a tiny rock could offset like your balance. So your tube and rubber will be slightly off your rim. So instead of your, we're stopping for this so I can explain it. So instead of your wheel, hold up, let me make sure you guys can see this. Instead of your wheel is like straight like that, or your rubber, it'll be like shifted to the left slightly. Oh, sorry, someone sent me text. So it'll shift over slightly. So this rubber will be like here. So a part of the metal will be sticking out, but because of, I don't want to call it centrifugal force because it's not a circle. So I'll just say because of the downforce that you have while you're going so fast, the momentum is keeping your bike on that half part of the wheel, because the other part is just metal at this point because of the rim. So basically, when that's the half, your whole balance changes. So if you don't balance this correctly, your wheel will start going like it starts wobbling. That's why it's called a death wobble. But it's a death wobble because it operates at such high speeds. It's ridiculously dangerous. But if this happens to you, like, I'm warning you guys, I know a lot of you guys ride dirt bikes that watch my channel, and this happens on dirt bikes too. It's happened to me a couple times on electric dirt bikes like the Sur-On. It does happen occasionally when it's vibrating. Don't do anything. Just let it straighten itself out, because eventually it will. Hitting your brakes will launch you because your wheel is not fully onto the thing. So basically what's going to happen is your back wheel is spinning, right? But your front wheel, since it's so weirdly like centered, since the rubber's off point, it's gonna rotate really weirdly. So the brakes aren't gonna do what you think they're gonna do normally. They're gonna they're gonna wobble it even more, basically, is how I can explain it easily. So they're gonna wobble even more. So now instead of this wobble, you have this wobble, and it's a pain. So everyone is saying, like, just put more weight on it so you stabilize it. Like, that doesn't work. That's what makes you loop out. You just reverse loop out, because it's now backwards. So yeah, if you guys get this, please, if you're watching this video, just let it be, but don't take your hands off the bars. You need this to stabilize the wobble. It'll wobble, right? But the wobble is going so fast that you're going to stay going straight. It's going to be super uncomfortable, and you're going to think you're going to die, okay? It's happened to me a lot. And that's the problem I had with what I was telling you guys. If you wanted a whole video on it, which I can make if you guys want. So it's not that fun. So, yeah, if you have a wobble, don't press the brakes. Don't take your hands off. Just stay. Let go of the throttle. Everyone has said that hit the throttle so you can balance it out. Like, no, don't hit your throttle, because that's gonna make you go. Because hitting your throttle, the faster you go, not the faster, the torqueier your bike is, the easier it is to pop wheelies. So the torqueier it is, the less throttle you need to pop a wheelie. So what happens when you're going insanely fast on a motorcycle that has an insane amount of torque, and you just increase your throttle as you're wobbling? So say you're going like this, and then you increase the throttle. Hold up, I know he always backs up. So I'll try and explain it to you guys. When you're wobbling, let go of the throttle. But if you don't let go of the throttle, okay, so your instinct will always be to let go of anything. Whenever you fall, like as a baby, your instinct will always be to lift your hands up if you fall. So it's basically the same idea. Your brain will automatically take your hand off the throttle, but you might accidentally put it back on, because that's your instinct of being a motorcycle rider, a dirt bike rider, right? So you're wobbling, right? But the throttle isn't pushing the bike forward anymore. So eventually you're gonna slow down to where that wobble will dissipate. But if you're adding throttle in, like, so if I'm wobbling and I add throttle at the weird increment that my wheel is facing sideways, look what's gonna happen. I throttle, my bike just drifts, right? My bike shifted its weight like that. I don't know if you guys can tell what I just did, but the bike just shifted its weight from all that momentum the wheel created, and it caused a drift to happen. And that's what's dangerous, because the second you throttle and it's not at the perfect increment of time, so if you're going sideways and you throttle, that's when it's called the death wobble, right? That's when you loop out. And if you don't have protective gear, one of those airbag backpacks, well, you're cooked is what I'm saying, basically. So just let go of the throttle, please. And the second you go sideways, that dog hates me. Second you go sideways, and you hit the throttle, your bike is gonna fly. No, I'm telling you, it's happened to a lot of my friends. Their dirt bike just flies into the air. Luckily, it hasn't hit them, but that's a very possible, like, possibility, I guess. I don't know. Don't mind my English today. So, it's gonna, you guys are moving at the same speed. So you guys are going in the same direction as well. So the chances of you hitting each other are so likely. So if that does happen, and you're not going too fast, try and move away as fast as possible. Crawl. I don't care if you do the stop, drop, and roll. Do whatever you gotta do, but get away from that bike. Move in the opposite direction. So if you were going straight and you fly off the bike, stop moving instantly and turn around before that bike hits the ground. Because the bike is less heavy than you probably. So this bike is 100 pounds, which is less than me. So that means it'll take me more time, or less time, to get to the ground. And that inch of a second might help you save a couple rib fractures. No, and I swear you guys think I'm like joking, like, oh, it's a couple seconds what to do. Your guys' reflexes are fast. Like, I don't know if you know this, but if someone threw a tennis ball at you really fast, your first instinct is going to be to put your hand in front of your face, which is going to be very likely that you're going to catch it. Just because you have that, I'm going to say again, instinct to do that. So the second you fall, don't get up, don't waste time standing up, crawl. Even if it's 2 feet, even if you crawl 2 feet, that's 2 increments less possibility than what you would have had, right? I don't know if I'm explaining this enough. Someone in the comments, like, help me understand if I'm explaining this right. But, like, if you have time, go. Just send it. Because, like, okay, you fall off your bike, it hurts, but it happened. But God forbid the bike lands on you. That's when it gets rough. Yeah, there was a guy. So we live in West Virginia. So he lived in Pennsylvania. He had, it's called an e-box dragster, but he upgraded the hell out of it. So this thing was going 60 miles an hour with a 72-volt battery. And yeah, needless to say, he had 4 fractured ribs, and one of his wrists was broken, and then I think it felt like a concussion because it landed in his like central mass area, and then his hand went to cover his face. So I mean, yeah, luckily his head covered his face, because if he didn't get a fractured wrist, he would have gone fractured head. It's bad. So yeah, please take that into account when you're doing death wobbles, or when you receive death wobbles. That'll be the end of my POV video today. My battery is at like 50%. I did film another battery already, so not another battery for a video. So I'm with this bike. If I want to keep the battery efficiency high, I don't want to use the battery for too long. So that'll be the end of my video. If you guys like this style of videos, please let me know. And if you don't, also let me know. I spent a good bit on this camera, but I really like it. I plan on keeping it. So let me know how I could use it to make better content for you guys. So please let me know down in the comments, or scroll through my comments and find my Discord. Feel free to do that. I really appreciate you guys watching my videos. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.